Welcome to Season 1, Episode 16 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was told when I started the show that I needed to watch through this episode before getting to Captain America the Winter Soldier. And I have been due to watch that movie for like 3 months now because it's taken me this long to get to this episode in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for various reasons that I've explained in other reactions. I have no idea why I needed to watch this episode first before watching Winter Soldier. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's because something that happens in this episode carries over into the movie, or if something from the movie carries over into episode 17. I feel like that's not the way it is, or else they would just say, like, make sure you watch Winter Soldier before getting to episode 17. So I feel like something happens in this episode that carries over into the movie. Given where we left off, I don't 100% know what that would be, other than maybe Coulson pops back up because he's hunting down Fury, apparently, with Skye. I feel like that's where we're headed. So I'm really excited to finally get to this episode. I have been working on it for months. And I just really want to know how it carries over. Now, I want to say also, I don't know that it's going to be really obvious because I don't know what it is. So I'm not sure if it's something that is going to happen in this episode where I'm like, oh, okay, well, this has definitely got to be what we're dealing with in Winter Soldier. Or if I watch this episode and be like, well, I don't know why I needed to watch this first. And then when I watch Winter Soldier, it will become apparent. We shall see. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Agent John Garrett, confirmed.
We are seeing him again.
Well, it's no 4 seasons.
As far as safe houses go, it's not bad.
Still don't know if I trust him.
Yeah, but Cairo had 1,000 thread count sheets with that sateen finish.
I feel like I shouldn't.
I want to run down through the list of potential candidates with him.
You really think the clairvoyant was on the index?
Rejected off the index. Possibly.
Well, this seems good.
Area 3, breach.
Oh, shit. Okay, I feel like this is a good sign that he's on our side. Oh, Mike. Shit. Okay. Well, your safe house was not very safe, was it? You were in there for about 30 seconds. Oh shit, we got them all.
You realize, Agent Coulson, they have these things called teleconferences now.
Thank you all for coming on such short notice.
A little unconventional meeting this way, isn't it?
Oh shit.
It was the project's code name.
Agent Garrett and I have been tracking him the last few weeks.
And we think the clairvoyant's super soldier bodyguard came after us for a reason.
Obviously.
A member of my team is an expert at pattern recognition and analysis. She'll prioritize the candidates on Garrett's list, then pair us off into random teams.
That way only one person knows the full scope of the mission.
Okay.
She'd need to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent to be granted that level of access.
I am fine.
Is she going to become an official agent?
Maybe if you spoke to Agent Coulson.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
If Coulson thinks it's important that this stays between us, then we should trust him. Right?
Yes.
He's the boss.
So you're saying we should obey the rules?
Skye.
I could see where they thought she would be their best shot, but...
Well, I'll give one person from each team the potential clairvoyant's coordinates, and I'll give the other one the identity. That way, no one person knows the full specs of the op until you get there.
I like how she thinks.
One question. How am I supposed to access all the classified files without someone in the room? I don't have clearance.
Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D., Skye.
Yay! Oh, that hurt my arm, but yay! Aw, she's so happy. But she also has been lying to us.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
I guess I have to put my sling back on. Damn it.
You've assisted us on multiple field missions, put your life on the line. You earned this.
Yeah, she did.
Congratulations, Sky.
Congratulations.
What? He doesn't seem super excited about this. Oh, Mike. Yeah, that's not your skull or brain under there, is it? It looks like it's for his arm. Fuck, what is that gonna do? So it is the clairvoyant that's been giving him messages. I wasn't sure if it was clairvoyant or like a middleman.
How the field teams meet us at the destinations.
They won't. They'll be on standby. We can't risk the clairvoyant knowing we're coming.
They already do.
Agent Sitwell, I just received word from the Triskelion. You have orders to report to the Lemurian Star immediately. No. Someone's gonna have to pull your asses out of the fire when things go south. I'll be in touch.
Okay, so somebody here is connected.
You know, we haven't officially met. John Garrett.
Yeah, he helped save your life.
Ward's your SO, I was his. Turn, turn, turn. You've had a big impact on him. He's different than I remember him. Well, the tough thing about being a specialist is being alone. A team gives you a whole new perspective. Guess it's the difference between fighting against something and fighting for something.
Yeah, he does.
And Sky, lose the sir. I'm a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Just like you.
I mean, she's level 1, but I'll take it.
Say you need to tag a fleeing vehicle, or a wild monkey, if it was to get away from you. These rounds are built with a micro receiver, which enables you to
I don't feel like she's fully bad.
I've condensed all the blood sample results into an encrypted file. Now, if we just...
I think she's just
Oh!
keeping an eye on Coulson.
I assume you're talking about Sky's blood.
Strange is such a subjective term.
Because if they have, feel free to contact me first. I can help. Okay?
May, what is your deal? I just started liking you. I really don't want to have to stop.
The clairvoyant almost killed Sky. Yeah? Well, he did kill my partner, Dan Monroe. You know what it's like telling a 6-year-old that his dad isn't coming home? So we find a clairvoyant. You might want to stay out of my way.
I trust him for sure.
We're here to take him in, not out. Ask yourself something, Agent Ward. If Sky hadn't made it, what would you be thinking right now?
You Scorpio? It's just...
I can't trust him either. Because of the only other thing I know him from is from Supernatural, and he was evil in that.
So I dropped down through the skylight, used up my whole
Hey,
mag,
Muncie,
and hit the
Indiana.
final guy right in the chest with a flare gun. Boy, you should have seen the look on his face.
I grew up in Indiana.
I already told you that one?
I was there.
For which part?
The whole thing.
Really? Either that or I drank a lot more in my 30s than I remember.
Or both. And you didn't go through the skylight.
I know, but it makes for a better story.
Enrico Sato, 19, junior at Ball State.
The co-ed, I remember.
I went to a journalism camp at Ball State.
Family's got ties to Yakuza, though. Detour.
Imagine that.
Thomas Nash, injured in a head-on collision. He's been catatonic for the past 4 years.
Great.
Then why are they there? Everybody's jumpy. Nobody there? I love that vehicle. Seriously?
Up, one behind us. You better hope so.
I don't like how he looked at him. You gotta shoot in the head.
Stop. You have a son, Ace. He needs you. Mike Peterson's dead.
Nate to hub. Deathlock's here. Blake's down.
All backup teams move in. We have an agent down.
May, he has armor. You do not. And superpowers.
Deathlock's more dangerous than we thought.
You think?
Any word on Thomas Nash?
The facility has him listed as a resident, but it's all a cover-up.
And yet Mr. Peterson was waiting for you and Blake at the facility. Why?
We're getting too close. He's trying to take us out.
Backup should have been there alongside Agents Blake and me.
Clairvoyant would have seen us coming.
It appears he did anyway.
Right.
We have an agent down because we weren't prepared.
Blake knew the risk.
And don't call me Vic, it's condescending.
Any one of us could have been ambushed.
I guess it's true. It didn't have to be someone from the team that leaked something. He's supposed to be clairvoyant.
When can I expect Agent Simmons for debrief? If I'm going to put any more agents in danger, I want them to know exactly what Deathlock is and what he's capable of.
That's fair. They should know.
S.H.I.E.L.D. sees us as the resident experts on the Deathlock program. If they want me to stay here at the hub, then that's that.
I'll jerry up an encrypted hardline so we can stay in touch. Don't want the rest of the bus overhearing what we're saying.
You ready to go?
Agent Triplet.
They're gonna spend some time together?
Don't mind the company, do you?
No, not at all.
Sorry, Fitz.
Then the Canadian government recruited him to a secret Department H type program. According to records, he couldn't affect a person's behavior, but he could, on occasion, predict it.
Predict it? Yeah.
These are Fitz's tag rounds.
We can track him.
Scott, check all the sat feeds. Find that signal.
On it.
I'll get us in here.
Okay. So I guess he wasn't a bad guy after all. I didn't actually suspect him. It's hard to see him as anything but.
Sky, you're running back in from the tactical van. You, I want you 6 feet from Sky at all times, weapons hot.
Yep.
Ward's right. I feel bad enough you're already back in the field. We're not taking any chances with your safety.
I prefer the term high-tech hardware.
Yeah, I didn't figure he'd like the word toy.
I can't confirm it's him. Initiating multi-spectrum overlay.
That definitely looks like him.
What the hell did they do to him?
What are you seeing?
It's not just his leg or his eye. They did stuff to him. It's all under his skin.
Yeah.
He knows we're here.
Fitz, get back to the van, now.
Yeah. Well, shit. I do not like that he's down here by himself.
I come in peace.
How about a signal next time?
We actually seeing the clairvoyant?
Agent Coulson? Agent Garrett? I surrender.
What?
Don't touch anything. We need this room swept for explosives.
There are no traps here, Agent Coulson.
Oh, we'll just take your word for it.
I will join Raina in your prison, Agent Coulson. Just as I saw you holding Sky in your arms, bleeding, knowing it was all your fault. I see you're angry, head clouded with lies.
Is this actually him?
And now you fear what's about to happen.
Nothing's about to happen. Just more empty threats from you.
No.
Because his eyes, he looks scared.
She has something we want, and she will die giving it to us. I will always.
Ward, what the fuck?
Wait, what just happened?
Did Ward just...
Oh, my lord.
He's dead.
Because of what he was saying about Sky?
Gotta stay on the hunt for Deathlock.
Copy that. Keep me in the loop.
Will do. Take care. And Phil, go easy on the kid.
What?
Director Fury's back. He's waiting for you at the Triskelion.
About damn time. A lot's bothering me.
Mm-hmm, me too. Why would he do that? Even with what he was saying about Sky, that doesn't make sense. But also, how do we know that that was actually the clairvoyant and not the clairvoyant making him think that was him?
Think about what the clairvoyant said, what he's done. And he wasn't gonna stop, Sky. Not until you.
So that really was what it was about.
I face a S.H.I.E.L.D. review board. Whatever the punishment, I'll take it. I deserve it.
Yeah, but now you...
You don't.
No. Not if it means you're safe. You and the rest of the team.
Uh-huh, yeah. But now he won't be around to protect her and the rest of the team. I'm assuming.
Don't use my name, Gemma.
Why not? I thought you said you were going to use a cryptid line.
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Looks like someone else is tapping the hard line.
Wait, Fitz, I think something's happening. There's agents rushing to the
You're gonna find out about May? Agents rushing in?
I can't believe you just killed someone like that.
I'm worried he killed the wrong man.
Right? I don't think that was him.
He never spoke. The computer spoke for him.
Yeah. And he looked scared.
Are you saying Nash could have been pretending to be the clairvoyant?
Yes.
I'm saying Nash could have been a prop.
Yeah, he was using him.
After the attacks led us right to him.
Yep. It was too easy.
Ward said that the clairvoyant knew how to push all the right buttons.
Raina did that to me, too.
Yeah.
There's surveillance on every agent. Who you'd visit, where you'd like to eat.
Dinner's at the Richmond. Think about it. The clairvoyant only knew you'd be at Quinn's villa.
After I dropped the tracker, and the only thing he's had trouble seeing is what happened to you after you died.
Right.
The clairvoyant doesn't have abilities. He has security clearance.
It's Garrett. It's gotta be him. Or I'm thinking Hand is maybe also possible. But I feel like Garrett.
First off, I want to say this.
Save it.
I'm not making excuses.
The only thing I want to know is whether you made the call yourself or did someone order you to do it?
What?
I could see why he would wonder. I mean, maybe it is May, I guess. But I don't think it is. Garrett's who I'm going with. I mean, yeah, we're seeing that she's doing shady shit, but
Another encrypted line.
I think it's just to keep Coulson in check.
What are you up to, Agent May?
And like the guest house stuff.
What are you doing here?
I was just...
But maybe not.
Fitz!
What?
I was just looking for you.
Why? I didn't do anything.
I didn't say you did. What'd you do?
I'm not quite sure, actually. Because, I was just down doing maintenance in the avionics bay before. Okay.
Spit it out.
Why would May have an unauthorized encrypted hardline in the cockpit that isn't in any of the plane's specs?
Slow down, an encrypted hardline?
Yeah. She's not supposed to have that. Who's she talking to?
Shit. It's looking real bad. Is it really her? I still feel like it's going to be Garrett, but they have me questioning it. This seems, again, too obvious because they've shown us that she's shady. Or at least doing some stuff behind other people's backs. Well, that's not like a gun. It'll just stun him.
What?
We have a problem.
I really don't want it to be her. I worked so hard to start liking her. She really is going after him. Is that a real gun?
Put it down, May.
It's not what you think, Coulson. It's just an icer.
Okay.
It's real, with real bullets. So you better put yours down and tell me what the hell's going on right now.
I don't think it's her.
You have no idea what you're doing.
Maybe not, but I know you're not fast enough to take us both.
Come on, May, just come clean.
I can explain everything, but not here.
You have to check with someone first? Using that encrypted phone in the cockpit?
Fury. I feel like it's gotta be Fury.
It makes sense now why Deathlock put Blake in critical condition, left you alive and well. Why would he do that? Because that wasn't his boss, was it?
What are you talking about?
Stop lying to me! Who do you answer to? Who's the real clairvoyant?
Who's doing this? The only one unaccounted for is Ward right now. What's happening?
What did you do? Where are we going?
I don't know. I didn't do it, Phil. I don't know what's happening here. I swear.
I believe her.
When that plane touches down, take out everyone on board.
It's Hand! Ugh!
He's mine.
Oh, there was no scene at the end. Okay. All right. So I have no idea how this ties into Winter Soldier. Nothing in this was obvious. Okay. May has obviously been doing some shady shit, but I don't think she's like truly against us. I don't think she's working with the clairvoyant. I think she was just tasked to keep an eye on Coulson. And then by proxy, also Sky, because then she got the same thing. That's what that's what I think all that's about. I genuinely think she has no idea what the fuck they're talking about. So yeah, this was a good episode. But I totally didn't buy that what was his name, Tom Nash or whatever, was the clairvoyant. There's no way. One, he's too smart for that. Why would he lead him to himself? And B, there's no way that he could do everything that he's done while being, quadriplegic? I'm pretty sure that's what he was. Like, there's no way. I mean, he'd have to have so many people around him to do literally everything for him. And I mean, he's communicating in the same way that everyone else who's been used by the clairvoyant has been getting communication. And he looked scared. Every time Coulson got close to him, the guy in the chair looked scared. His eyes would get real wide. Meanwhile, the clairvoyant's words were like, I don't care if you take me. Like, it didn't match up. And it was just way too easy. So it was Hand. But she's like fully at HQ, using all of S.H.I.E.L.D. resources, taking over the plane, and telling them that when they land, take out everybody. S.H.I.E.L.D's okay with this? Fury said he was waiting to talk to Coulson. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe they'll land at HQ, they'll make it out of it, and then Fury talks Coulson, and maybe that's what happens in Winter Soldier? I don't know. Okay. I've been really excited to get to this point so that I could watch Winter Soldier and like resume the movies again. Although I do know, I think there's something that happens in episode 19 of season 2 that I am supposed to watch, but I don't have to, but it would be better if I did before getting to Avengers Age of Ultron, I think is the name of the movie, which is the next one I have to watch that I haven't seen because I have seen Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. So I don't think I can just like keep going with the movies, but I've been excited to get to this point so I can watch the next movie because it's been a few months now. And now all I want to do is watch the next episode. So I'm going to watch the movie first, though, before watching the next episode, just in case. But I really wish I could watch the next episode right now. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think other than apparently it's Hand. I thought it was Garrett. I don't think May is in on that part of things. I think she was just tasked to keep an eye on Coulson and then Skye. Interesting. And definitely Clairvoyant's still out there. That was not who he shot. Which still, honestly, okay. Like, that's really weird for Ward to shoot him, but I mean, okay, if that's what they want me to go with, I'll go with it. And if that is the truth, like, I'm happy that he did it because he was like so worried for Skye. That obviously, you know, I mean, those are the things ships are made of. I love it. Those are like the books I like to read, you know, where the guy is willing to like burn everything down to save the girl. Like, I love it. So if that's where we're going, that's great. It just seems weird. It didn't seem fully believable. It just, I don't know. I just feel like it came a little bit out of nowhere. And like, I feel like Ward wouldn't do that, but I don't know. Maybe he really is that attached to Skye already and we just haven't seen it. And then he, you know, tacked on the rest of the team. But let's be real. It was because of what he was saying about Skye, which was intriguing. I haven't even got to that point. She has something they want and she'll die giving it to them. Excuse you? I want to know more about her so bad. This show has done such a good job of giving us so many different mysteries that like keep me coming back because I want the information. It's not just like one thing, like it was at the beginning when it was Coulson. I wanted answers on Coulson, but then they introduced Skye, and now there's like stuff with May, and now there's the stuff with this, you know, which is still kind of Coulson and I guess Skye, but you know the stuff with like the GH325 or whatever it was. I don't really remember, and like what the deal is with that, and like why Fury is keeping that so under wraps, and there's a lot of different like long mysteries that are keeping me fully invested in the show because I want the answers. They've done such a good job with that. And this is still only the first freaking season. And I still am only like 3/4 of the way through. So yeah, I'm totally into the show, in case you couldn't tell. As evident by the fact that I watched, 6 episodes last night when I was only supposed to watch 4, but I didn't want to stop. And I had planned on only watching like 5 tonight, I think, and I did 7. Basically, I had to go from episode 4 to episode 16, and I gave myself 3 days to do it, and I've done it in 2 because I just wanted to keep going, and I still want to keep going. If I didn't have the movie to watch, I would watch the next episode right now. So yeah. All right. Well, I guess it's going to wrap up this one because I'm just going to keep going in circles here because I have so many questions and almost no answers. And probably really terrible theories. All right. Okay, if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode a while ago, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading over there. In the description below, I will also have the title of the most recent episode they received the full reaction for, so you can know exactly how far ahead they are. The full reactions are in watch-along style, so you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside my video for copyright reasons, of course. But I have timers and different things that I do to make that easy to do. It's not nearly as complex as you might think it is, but just read the tier descriptions very carefully before signing up because that will very clearly spell out exactly what you're getting and when, including the extra perks that you get for being a part of Patreon. But if you want to hang out here on YouTube, that's totally cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss the next episode when it goes out, and hopefully I'll see you in that one.